What is going on, YouTube and Earthlings, on this fine hump day? So I did this last night, and for some reason it wouldn't let me upload it. I don't know. I have no idea. I am not tech savvy at all, and I got tired of messing with it. So I just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna redo it." So yeah, and last night was a real reaction. Somebody hit me up and was like, "Yo, this dude Topher just put up some shit about your boy. You should go check it out." And I was like, "Damn, another motherfucker put something up." You know, that Lowe's shit was hot. I was like, "Okay, well, this isn't so much. This ain't no giving flowers. This is more of a sitting under a white light, asking questions." I mean, but you know what it is, yo. Nah, it is what it is. But anyway, man, if you guys been liking what I'm doing, hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell, let you know when we're around. We part of that hog, baby. So you know I gotta listen to this, and I'm gonna give you my honest though, because you know I believe in what Tom does, but you know, I mean, hmm, I mean, some of the questions do that. It's kind of like, okay, I hear him. You know what I mean? Because I've looked up Topher since last night as well, and my man's real, man. I mean, he goes out in the streets and he talks to people, man, and like he got some real deep views, man. So I hear him. So, but anyway, without further ado, let's get into this Dear Tom by Topher and Loza. For real, bro. Justice League. Just saying. Anyway, man, y'all be good. Let's do it.
As a black conservative, I catch a lot of hate. I'm more effective against the DNC than Watergate, but I never did it for.
That's deep right from the gate, you know what I'm saying? When I heard that line, I was like, damn, Watergate. Yeesh. That took a motherfucker out of the presidency. But he is real, man. I mean, dude, and he does take a lot of heat, man. Like, black people are pissed at him, man, for his views. You know what I mean?
The numbers that it may generate can't say the same for others. Decided it's time to ventilate. About your fans up in my comments asking me the question. You gon' collab with Tom McDonald? Here's a suggestion. How about you tell them who you voted for this past election? You talk.
See, I don't agree with that right off the gate, man. And it's funny because years ago, I think it was a Dave Chappelle stand up where he was talking about how white people are when people like ask you about voting or whatever, but they'll tell you about their sex life like explicitly, but they won't tell you like, sir, sir, that's a private thing. Yeah. But I mean, so I don't think Tom should do that, and on all honesty, I don't think any artist should. You know, Topher's more on the level of like political activist, I would say, sort of patriot political activist is what I would call Topher. Tom McDonald's more of an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like he's more of a musician artist that gives his opinions and thoughts. Now, does it provoke um, conversation? Absolutely, because he speaks on issues that are like right now. So, but anyway, let's go.
About your fans up in my comments asking me the question.
I
You
know.
gon' collab with Tom McDonald? Here's a suggestion. How about you tell them who you voted for this past election? You talk a lot of politics, maybe it's all deception. As a rapper, you can
See, I don't believe that though. I don't believe Tom talks in politics like that though. And then when I heard that line last night, I was like, nah. Tom more talks about social issues, man. I mean, listen, I'm a red-blooded American dude. I work every day. I bust my ass. You know, I am who I am. As far as political views, dude, I was a Democrat for many years. I'm a Republican as of right now, but I also vote across the aisle. So it is what it is. If that makes me a bad person, I'm sorry. I promise you I'm not a bad person.
Tom McDonald, here's a suggestion. How about you tell them who you voted for this past election? You talk a lot of politics, maybe it's all deception. As a rapper, you can make a lot of money being controversial. Online, be about it with the phone down and be a different person. I ain't saying this what you like, but don't pretend we know the purpose. Ain't gotta guess it when it come to me, cause I'm in the streets with the people working.
And I mean, you don't have to guess with him, dude. I mean, he has a lot of videos out of him just talking to people and shit, you know what I'm saying? And out here about, politics. So yeah, you don't have to ask him.
That is the biggest difference between us and most of these rappers. The picture with number one verse, everyone coming behind us after. Replacing the trend, don't be giving energy to none of these actors. Mention nothing about being canceled, we fought it all. When it really happened, they talk.
I think that's slick.
Why?
Because he brought up canceled, you know what I'm saying? And which is a time song.
Everyone coming behind us after. Replacing the trend, don't be giving energy to none of these actors. Mention nothing about being canceled, we fought it all. When it really happened, they talk. Why are they so stupid? Dreaming you defend them, lets me know that they ain't thinking lucid. Have you ever lost distribution for content in your music? Got the FBI at the door for your First Amendment usage, huh? At this point, it's hilarious to compare.
So that's a question I gotta pose now. So Topher, if you watch this, have you had that happen? Have you had content and shit that made you lose distribution, and then you had FBI at your door for your First Amendment right for saying something fucked up or something they deemed fucked up? Yeah, man. Let me know, man, if you see this, Topher. I mean, brother, I don't know either one of you two from a can of paint other than seeing y'all here. That's all I'm saying.
Have you ever lost distribution for content in your music? Got the FBI at the door for your First Amendment usage, huh? At this point, it's hilarious to compare. Conservatives showed you love, our support has been more than fair. From Fox News to Glenn Beck, we had you everywhere. But a burden in the struggle is something you never share, no. Cause you ain't really about it. Fight for us, I doubt it.
See, I mean, that's like a punch in the mouth. Fight for us, I doubt. I mean, you don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know who he is. I mean, you've already said you don't know who he is, but then you're going to say you won't fight for us, or you won't fight for us, I doubt it. I mean, you basically saying, man, you ain't nothing. You just talking all that shit to get that money. And I hear you. But at the same time, bro, you don't know him either. You don't know what he's about. So yeah, I would hold that line. That line is pretty hard, man.
Judgment has been clouded. Now I'm looking at my phone shouting. I need you to wake up, keep it to a straight up. I can't help but thinking that it's something not right. Are you trying to fake us? Draw us in and bait us, just so you can all the fall of the spotlight. I just wanna know.
Hog it all up.
Will the answer be a yes or no? I gotta know. Remember, this is not a diss, but an open letter. In hopes that you respond.
Topher, listen, I am not a fucking a master at breaking down songs. I love music, but when I think about diss records, you've already said some shit that it would have, if it was about me, I'd have been like, what the fuck? It's dissing. There's some disses in there, bro. They're slight. The one was hard, but there's a couple slight ones in there too. So yeah, you can't call it an open letter, bro. It's sort of a diss.
I gotta know. Remember, this is not a diss, but an open letter. In hopes that you respond and we get to know you better. Congratulations on being sober and all that.
Stop. Because that's exactly what I was saying about the one line. In hopes that, we get together and get to know you better. I mean, dude, you don't know him. So, saying things out of bounds and shit, that's kind of fucked up, Try to call him. You know what I'm saying? Before you go put some shit out, unless you're trying to get on his money. I mean, that's all. That's true.
The fight is withdrawal and slowly piecing your life together. But it's about time we sat down and had a conversation. Do you mean everything you say, or you're only in it for for the compensation. If your choice is the latter,
Fair question.
I ain't here for the condemnation, but I do request while moving forward, you release your music with the connotation. I am just a drifter, since you're not even American. The proper terms, you really be a drifter. Now I hope you get.
See, that's fucked up too, because you don't know what his status is here, right? I would almost say every one of us, you know what I mean, is sort of, you know what I mean, like we're here, but like especially people that come from other countries and shit and come here and get their papers and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they worked to become a citizen or what have you. So I mean that's another. I mean I think to me, man, that's like a punch in the mouth. That's like a left jab or some shit. You're not even American. I mean I've said this in my reactions, like, dude, this dude's from Canada, and he be saying shit that I think Americans should say, and that's a punch in the mouth though, dude. Brings me back to my point. It's sort of a diss song. I hear what you're saying, open letter, man, but man, you letting him have it a little bit.
And see millions of papers losing their jobs, fighting, keeping socialists from taking over quicker. Here's some Canadian rappers saying things we ought to say. Give them all our money, Lord knows that we are too afraid. Who cares if he is genuine? The message all that matters. When it really counts, will he be the type to follow in the battle? Pick apart
See, that's the question, and that's a fair one.
put together only puzzle pieces dropped the bottom homie. Beat the problem, pressure places on it. See what is revealed. Put in the rest of concern that we feel. If you confess, you been keeping it real. I'm with the ready to end ordeal. Heard you way up in the clouds and had no time for looking down. Well, hi, neighbor. You're not the only superstar around. You choosing to ignore me doesn't minimize my claim. I was born to be at.
Wait a minute. So, once again, another question back to Topher. Have you tried to contact Tom, and has he been ignoring you? I mean, just from that line, that's what it sounds like to me. Like you choosing to ignore me. I would think that means that I've been trying to get up with you, but you choose to not fuck with me. I don't know, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, bro? Listen, I think you got some legitimate questions, but there's some legitimate disses in there as well. Let's go.
In the clouds and have no time for looking down. Well, hi, neighbor. You're not the only superstar around. You choosing to ignore me doesn't minimize my claim. I was born to be at the top. I mean, it's clearly in my name. I need you to wake up, give it to me straight up. I can't help but thinking that it's something not right. Are you trying to fake us? Drop us in and fake us, just so you can all go follow the spotlight. I just wanna know, will the answer be a yes or no?
I like the hook. The hook's hard. I dig it. So, true reaction, right? I mean, like, true. You know, just what I'm thinking right off the top. One, it's not an open letter. It is sort of a diss track. I mean, when you start fucking with a dude because he came here from another country or what have you, but then he became a citizen or whatever his status here is, that's dissing him, man. You know, I mean, there's just few things in there, bro, that just was like, yeah. So, you know, but I get what you're saying. I mean, like some of them questions, I've probably asked myself those questions as well. Because I've heard some slick shit in some of the lyrics that I've listened to. I'm like, what side is he on? You know, and I mean, like I said, man, I mean, I'm not like a staunch Republican. I won't go crazy. I mean, I'll jump on the other side of the aisle if I think that candidate is good. You know what I mean? And I hate to be political in here and that's probably why Tom doesn't really do political shit, is because a motherfucker will straight drop you on some political shit. They'll be like, oh, you what? What? Ah! And then just jump right off you, and then you fuck that up. You know what I mean? So, but, you know, Topher, man, I can't take nothing away from it, man. As a song, without any, like, thinking about Tom or anything like that, I can't take nothing away from it, bro. That shit was what it was, you know what I'm saying? Fucking dope lyrics, nice fucking rhyme flow, beat fucking hard as shit, the fucking, you know, your little chorus or what have you. I digged it. I dug it. All that. You know what I'm saying? But I do have a couple questions as far as the validity as like, is it about cloud chasing at this point? Is it like what Thomas said? Like motherfuckers using his name for clickbait so you can get clicked on your page? That shit? I'm just saying, man. Anyway, man, I hope you guys are doing well out there. If you like what I've been doing, hit that subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell. And I'll be like, bing, bing. Yo, we can get this thing going. But anyway, you guys be good out there tonight, man. Take care of yourself, and as always,